Okay, well, I guess there was a patch. Um, so this feels kind of pointless to do, since obviously how I would change the game, you know, I didn't think any of this shit was going to happen anyway, but I guess to keep my channel active, I guess I'll, whatever, I guess I'll do some other characters about what I would have changed with them. So I guess when you watch this, I would say, remember, the general changes that I would have made to the game, how I would have changed reflecting, and new mind games I would have added to the game. So going along with that, again, this feels a little pointless to do since obviously this isn't how the game was patched, even remotely, right? But I guess if there's ever a season 3, and you know, I said it before, I appreciate anyone that watches my videos, but I just don't really feel there's anything new to show in the game. It's just very old variations of stuff that I have already shown before, so that's why I haven't really felt like playing the game. You know, I don't want to just do different variations of stuff that I already showed before, right? So, I don't know. But anyway, let's do Goku Blue and Adult Gohan, how I would have changed them. I guess I gotta film this video again since there was another patch, but again, it doesn't really matter because I didn't think it was going to happen anyway, but this is, I guess, in a Season 3. So what would I change about Goku Blue? I guess I would probably fiddle with a lot of like the random like frame data of his stuff because, you know, he's kind of supposed to be like a rushdown sort of character kind of thing, right? So random ideas I would change with him. Well, first of all, I think his teleport shit should be better. You know, got it. Well, what the fuck are the buttons in this game again? So, you know, I would make that stuff combable off even if it's not a smash, right? So even shit like this, I think that should be a combo, right? And then you should go whatever. Like his teleport shit should be better, right? His teleport shit, I'm trying to think of how you could, and I think it should even work mid-screen. Like I'm not gonna try to do it. Like I do have some unreleased combo video stuff that I have not done. Like it is actually possible to get a very low to the ground one of that, and you can time that so it hits backwards, and you can get an instant air dash attack actually, right? Not realistic actually, but it's like an unreleased combo video I have with him. But who knows? Maybe I'll put it out someday. But whatever the case, it shouldn't be unrealistic like that. I think, and you know how in this game, there's already this idea that certain moves are jump cancelable on block and, or not jump cancelable on hit, but not on block, right? So I think that would be a way, if this move you could jump cancel it just on hit. And you could like jump and get a mid-screen combo. It's not a lot. It's just tap, tap, tap. You know what I mean? Because you would already be in the air once, so tap, tap, tap. Whatever the fuck you're doing, right? You know? You should get a little bit, that should be like a legitimate mix-up, I think, right? I mean, because I just feel like go with the idea that he's a rushdown character mixing your fucking shit up, dude. You know what I mean? I don't think that sounds like that would be too OP. You know what I mean? So it's not like you're fiddling, it's not like you're making the move some super safe because you're fiddling with the frame data in that sense. You're just doing a property that is already in the game that you can jump cancel certain moves on hit or moves on hit, but not on block, right? So I think that would make that better. I think, you know, I just think that's stupid that you can like combo after that, you know, when you hit a smash version of it. Other things I would fiddle with, you know what, dude, man, I said this before, actually, you know, the combos I did for him are some of my favorite in the game. I really liked it, you know, I made that video in September with him, and I barely had not played him at all. I played him like maybe the first day he was out, and I just, whatever, I was like, fuck it, I don't care, dude. And then, you know, I put that combo video out in September, and no one had done anything like that. So that's actually one of my favorite things I did for this game, dude. So, you know, this boom, 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 oh man, don't ask me to do it on command, right? Yeah, I've done it on stream, you know what I mean, for you guys, some of these crazy combos, right? So he has so many fucking crazy combos, dude. And part of me would like to make these a little bit easier, to make them a little bit more realistic, but I would really have to fiddle with it because I like that it's hard. I like that it's really obscure. I like all those crazy fucking combos I found with him. So I would have to fiddle with it, but part of me would like him to have some more crazy links like this, or for it to be more realistic. I mean, maybe he'd even have another normal that he can like have some frame advantage, kind of like fun combos off of. I know I did stuff like his one punch link, 1 inch punch stuff. So I thought if even maybe this could be a combo. Cause just that barely misses, dude. Like, see, that's orange, dude. That only misses by like a frame. So part of me kind of wishes that hit, right? And then maybe you'd get some crazy combos like this, and then boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? But I'm not sure if that would be too easy then. But at the very least, it's a different kind of series than other characters are doing, which is fun, I think, right? And you can even get double 1 inch punch links off of stuff like that. I think that's a fun kind of thing into the game. And I would also add that I'm tempted to say that if you've hit a 1 inch punch, I think that that should count as the kind of smash that is the sliding smash knockdown, right? I don't know, maybe some people would be mad at this because it might switch up some of his combos, but I think because, again, if people have watched my combo videos, I've explained some like the obscurities and how to do certain combo videos that I've done in this game. Certain smashes you can do that still allow you to get the duck hard smash, right? So imagine if you're doing some of the, you know, and I'm not going to get the combo right. Whatever the fuck, right? But and that's not a great example. What should I show? Like, say, just imagine you hit this, right? And then you go boom, and then just say boom, right? That would still smash. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about, right? So I would make maybe his 1 inch punch count as the kind of sliding smash that does not take your uppercut smash. Do you get what I'm saying? I think that would give him some more fun combos. Also, for 1 inch punch changes, you know how he teleports a little bit? Unlike Trunks, when Trunks teleports with his ninja dash, there's not really like any invincibility on this. I think this should be a little bit more theoretically possible to go through attacks. Excuse me. Also, I think that if you've watched my Vegito combo video, where I did a lot of the max damage sparking combos, excuse me, from everywhere on the screen, I think that this move in sparking should be jump cancelable. So like Vegito, how you could jump cancel Vegito's counter in sparking, even though it's a special move. Sorry. I think that that move should be jump cancelable in sparking, right? Other random shit. So I know I've talked about, I think there should be a meta in the game of how, because I would buff reflecting a little bit, but I would make characters have moves that are unreflectable. So I would make his teleports like that unreflectable. I would also make the 1 inch punch unreflectable. So I would add some kind of wacky shit like that, dude. Because I would make him very heavy. I want to go, there's got to be more shit like that. You got to be afraid of him. And another kind of weird thing I would add to him is, you see how big the explosion was there? I would make that explosion on his fireball like double the size, and I would make it stay on the screen just a little bit more to obscure his view. So that would mean when you're actually going for setups like this and you're running in, he automatically wants to reflect, right? Because it's a fireball, whatever. But what if you're doing shit like, you know, fuck my titties, dude, and you cancel it to, well, God, I fucking can't even fire, whatever. You know what I mean? You're kind of obscure and you're going for a mix-up, and you want to be careful about reflecting because he could cancel that into a teleport and then you can't reflect that, right? You know what I mean? So that would beat reflect. I'm even tempted to say I would make a super beat reflect, right? Because I want to have a weird, wacky mind game like that. You know what I mean? So that's how I would have buffed reflect. Also, just this period, I think his super should be frame 1 invincible. You know what I mean? I don't know why it's not. That's fucking retarded. For other, again, I don't know what I would actually give him as a new move, but, you know, give him some new fun, normal, whatever. Fiddle with a lot of the frame data of him, you know what I mean? I'm even tempted to say I would give stuff like, say, boom. Oh, that's not a good example. There's something like, I'm tempted to say give him something like, oh, what am I doing? I don't remember the buttons of the game, sorry. So say if you were to do something like this, that's a new route I gave him, right? Boom, boom. And then I would say boom, boom. I would actually say, I would potentially like that homing dash to actually hit with him. Because his fireball is already so slow in combos like that. I think having a few combos where that combos the homing dash with him might be fun, and it like differentiates him more so again, his fireball being different than the other Gokus, giving him another aspect of that. So I think that would be a fun way to add a little bit more stuff with him, right? For one new super that I would give him for sure, though, I would say, so he has this super, right? I'm fucking pissed off, right? Going with the idea, maybe a little bit generic, but roll with me, right? Going with the idea of how Goku Blue versus Golden Frieza, I would give Goku Blue an install super, right? So Golden Frieza has the Kaioken, whatever. So just like Goku, I would say, so say that level 3 Kaioken beat him up super is 2 punches, right? Or square and triangle. I gotta look at the fucking buttons on this thing. And so for if you pressed X and O though, I would make that just a Kaioken install super, right? You know what I mean? And I guess maybe make it different. Okay, maybe it could be a little bit like Frieza. Maybe he can reverse beat or whatever. But part of me would like it to be a little bit different. Like maybe he can cancel special move to cancel special move. You know what I mean? So you could only roll through every special move once, but that makes it a little bit different, right? So he could be like, boom, and then he canceled that to a teleport. And remember, you're afraid to reflect against him because I'm giving him a couple of moves that you cannot reflect, right? So, you know, I've talked about the random changes I would do in the game, overall scheme of the game in the first place. So maybe instead of a reverse beat, or maybe with a reverse beat, you know what I mean? Maybe you get him a reverse, you can special move out of special move, right? Again, only each special move once in a sequence, but it's still there. Or I've even thought of something weird like make all his special moves homing dash cancelable. Give him something a little bit different, or give him the reverse beat that with Frieza, right? And maybe unlike Frieza though, after it, you know what I mean? He falls down or he loses part of his life. You know what I mean? I don't know. Something like that. Give him a new aspect or a new dimension to the idea of an install super. I think that might be kind of fun, and it goes with the idea of Goku versus Frieza, these two forms, right? I don't know if he needs the double air dash because I'm already making him, you know, he already have a homing dash out of stuff, so you know, give him, you know, 3 of those ideas, give him 2 of them. You know what I mean? I think that'd be kind of fun. And then maybe a little bit generic. You know how if he's in Kaioken, since he can't do that super, a little bit generic, but you know how this guy does this move? Maybe when you're in the Kaioken super, if you try to do level 3 super like that, or just his level 1 Kamehameha super, always does that big beam, right? Because I think that looks kind of cool, right? I'm not too horny about base Goku, but that's a pretty cool looking move, right? So maybe that's what his super does when he's like that, and he gets a super buff like that, right? I don't know, kind of fun, I think, right? So again, I'd really fiddle with a lot of frame data. I'm not too sure how much more easier though I would make those links because I like them being hard and unique. I mean, maybe he'd have a link like that a little bit, whatever, and you know, I would make that take the one kind of smash, so you get a little bit of a different kind of combo mind game off of this kind of thing, you know what I mean? I think that would be, changing the smash would make that a little bit easier and make him a little bit more versatile. Giving him a little bit new shit, I think, right? So that's what I would do with him, or basic idea. What would I do with adult? Man, dude, sorry, dude. I've been pretty sick. What would I do with adult Gohan? I think adult Gohan would automatically already get buffed because, again, I said I would make the time limit of the combos either 11 or 12 seconds. So automatically, that's going to make certain things of him better because he's already a character that does very long combos. And it would also make a lot of those super jump install combos more worth it because you have another second or 2 to play with it. It would also make a lot of those more crazy combos I made right when the game came out with him more feasible, right? Because I've said before, one of my favorite combo videos I made for this game was Adult Gohan. And God, it's funny. I remember, wasn't it so many months ago, people were saying that they found a new leg loop with him. And it was like, dude, I posted that setup like right when the game came out. It's just insane, right? I mean, I really do like a lot of the combos I've done with him. I thought they were pretty fun, but what are things I would change with him, though? For his unreflectable move, I would have it be the palm strike. And in general, this palm strike I would make way better. If it hits on counter hit, which again, if a move beats reflects, it does cause a counter hit in this game. It's just that counter hits basically mean nothing, which is, how the fuck did they not fix that during the patch? They made the patch, and they still haven't fixed counter hits making them do something, right? So one thing I would change if this move hits on counter hit, I would make this move like wall splat you, so then you can like jump in and get a big ass fucking combo, dude. You know what I mean? I think this move should be better, dude. I mean, I think it's pretty cool, it's pretty unique, you know what I mean? I think that should beat Reflect. And other things that I would be, I mean, Gohan is already a good character, right, dude? So, sorry, I need a drink of water. What are things I would actually change with him? I would totally rework the install super, right? So I would make him, it needs to be more like Dark Phoenix, dude. There needs to be a reason that you really want to get level 7, dude. So there needs to be more buffs. So you know how as it goes on, for the first few he gets different stuff, and then, you know what I mean, his DP continues to get better and better and better, right? Well, first of all, let me just say this. As it is now, every level you get, you gain a little bit, or you do a little bit more damage. I actually wouldn't have him do any more damage for the first 6 levels, right? So, say for the first 3 levels, it goes as it is now, right? Then I would actually say, once you get to level 4, I think that he should have the reverse beat already at level 4. And you know what I mean? I already switched, if you've heard what I would change fundamentally about the game, you're adding another Reflect. You know what I mean? So it's not, it's a little, maybe not as OP if you're not thinking about it from that terms. So I would give him the reverse beat already at a level 4, right? Then at a level 5, I would actually say this down forward punch, I would make that do block damage at a level 5, right? You know what I mean? So then you got the dude, he's scared. He just took 9 hits of block damage because block damage is a real fucking thing in my game. Stop being a little bitch, right? It's a real fucking thing, dude. I would also say, so that's a real fucking thing. So the person gets afraid of reflecting and just like, boom, beat it at me, right? So they're fucking scared already at level 4 or level 5, right? Level 6 then, again, I'm going insane with this dude. I don't know for level 6 if I would switch level 6 with, or level 6 with level 7 or whatever. But let's just say level 6, I would make each one of his special moves cancelable into the other one, dude. So he's gonna have fucking safe DPs, and people are gonna be fucking bitching up a fit because they don't fucking like DPs, right? But you know what I mean? But I would have each special move cancelable into another special move. So maybe need that be level 7, dude, right? I don't know, but special move, you can roll through it each time once, right? And then maybe at level 7, or set or switch it. Then I would actually have him do, because you know once he's at level 7, he does more damage, right? Then just go straight to as much damage as he does now at level 7, right? Then give him a little bit more damage boost, right? So every level you're getting more and more and more, and there's actually a reason for you want to get, there's actually a reason that you're going to get reverse beat. And there's actually a reason that you really want to get to 6 and 7, because now you can even cancel your fucking special moves, and your fucking DPs are safe. Holy fuck, the community is going to fucking kill themselves, and that's fucking awesome, because you know they fucking hate that shit, right? But, I'm also tempted to say that the final level 7, that is actually, you can get a link off it as well. Not just a sparking link like you can in some combos. I'm just tempted to say you can get a link off it to a combo, period. I would also say that you can cancel the fall immediately into an attack. Like, I think that should be a combo. You should be able to get that as a combo. Again, he's going to get buffed just because of some of the... He's going to get nerfed in a way because of the fundamental changes of the game. And he's also going to get buffed in certain areas, you know what I mean? What would I say? I would also say this move. Do I really want to go like, I don't know. I don't know if I can show this. Boom, boom. Okay, I don't know if I'll be able to show it, but... Oh, sorry. So that hit me, right? But whatever the case, I think this move should have a little bit, maybe frame 1 foot invincibility, because I think it'd be cool. Again, maybe I'm making him sound too good, but he's a fun character, dude. I think that'd be, if that's just a little bit of foot invincibility, so you could actually like switch between sometimes trying to DP out of it, and if it's a low attack, doing that to stuff the low, maybe sounds kind of cheap, dude, but make him a little bit even more versatile. I think it sounds kind of fun, dude. What would I give him as a new move? I don't know what his new move would be. Maybe he's already fun enough. Maybe he's getting shafted. Maybe new move-wise, he's getting shafted. I don't know what I would do with him new move-wise. I'm not sure. The only thing I thought potentially is he doesn't have an air super. So I thought, you know something in this game that I'm very surprised they haven't added? You know how like in every Dragon Ball Fighter Z game, or Dragon Ball Z game before this in the anime, there's always that big wind 'em up corkscrew throw that every character has. And even he does it versus like Majin Buu. He like grabs or Ultimate Boot, whatever the fuck his name is, and he's like twirling him around by his head, he throws him around. Maybe he has just a random like air super that doesn't do a lot of damage, or it's a grab air super, right? So, and he just like twirls the guy around and he throws him. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know what other move you would give him canon-wise for a special move. That's my problem. I guess give him a wacky air super that spins you around and then throws you to the ground behind him to make it a little bit different, potentially. I don't fucking know. I think he's already pretty fun, so just give him more opportunities to use fun stuff, right? And, you know, with a big emphasis of buffing that move, you know what I mean? Maybe fiddle with some frame data here and here. I don't know what normal I would give him, but whatever, dude. That's my ideas with him. I don't know what you would do. Oh yeah, this move when it's what am I thinking? I think this move should be frame 1 invincible too, because he teleports. So I mean, make that move frame 1 invincible, right? In my opinion. What would his off the ground move be? I guess again it's pretty generic, but maybe make it the fireball. So maybe he can't take advantage of that very well, unlike some characters that like would take advantage of it more so in my version of the game, right? But I guess that could be it, right? But he bounces back, so it's not as like, you know, easy as some other characters, but he can have some weaknesses too, right? So, and I guess those are the two things I would change for those characters. I'm not sure what his off the ground move would be. Again, maybe it'd be a fireball again, right? It feels like such a generic thing to do, but you know, I don't know. It is what it is. It's not like this game is rocket science in the first place. So those are some things I would change to the game. I actually am tempted to say that I would actually fiddle with too. Like, I'm tempted to say that I would make his teleports fireball and invincible from frame 1 too. Like, I know some of these moves aren't exactly frame 1 invincible, but I kind of feel like, you know, if it's just fireball invincible, I don't know if that's too bad. Actually being frame 1 invincible, I think that's kind of fun. But anyway, those are some changes that I would do to the characters, I guess, in Season 3, right? Again, going off my already fundamental changes of what I've talked about, I would change in the game. So if you haven't watched that, remember, go watch those. But I think those would be kind of fun. Again, not as fun as ideas as I've given Trunks for his off-the-ground stuff, but, you know, I think those are ways to fiddle with those characters. And every character has to be a little bit different. So if some characters don't take as advantage of some properties of the game as others, that's fine. That's fucking life, dude. You know, so whatever. Yeah. The end.